Hey Gemini Seeker, welcome back to the Existential Shift. I am Morgane, super happy to have you here. So February, huh? Let's ask for messages for my Gemini Seeker, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this next month of February. Happy Valentine's. Putting the intention in the cards, the After Tarot, by the way. Gemini for February. As I'm shuffling and waiting for the cards to come out, a little bit of information. If you want to book a private reading, link in the information box. Super easy, safe, and fun. Your extended for this month will be a special Valentine's Day. I will start regularly, like I start all my extendeds, with the numeric energetic aspect of the reading, and then we'll move to a brand new shuffle of a Celtic cross. This time I will focus on love, and then I will finish up with a reading with the runes, with the Celtic runes. Okay, I will also finish this reading with a rune, but only with one rune, and then the extended will have 3 runes. Great. 2019 Mistress of Magic. It's a great project that I did for the entire year, where I dissect your 2019 by the month using the After Tarot, Celtic Tarot, runes, I Ching, and Akashic Records. It came out really awesome, and it's getting really good response. So hope you'll check it out. And last but not least, Tarot Masterclass. If you want to study tarot online at your own pace, you download how many cards you want, some of them, all of them. Not all are uploaded. I will progress with the project this month, but there's a lot of cards already up, so you're more than welcome to check them out and study tarot. Okay, have I said it all? That was my Gemini is coming out. Yeah, my Mars is in Gemini. My Chiron is in Gemini. I love Geminis. Some of the most spiritual people I know, mystical, esoteric people I know, are Geminis, or have strong Geminis in their chart. Because you're a natural shapeshifter. People be like, oh, duplicit, oh, dual. Yeah, you're a shadow side, of course. Who are you? This twin or this twin? But when you are balanced, and that's your spiritual journey, to find balance between your yin, yang, between your light and shadow, between your oppositions and your forces and your characteristics, that's when you go from crazy person that we can't anticipate to a phenomenal magician, shapeshifter, manifester. Which one are you? Which one are you, Gemini? I don't know. Anyway, happy that you're here. You have grand magician potential, whether you fulfill it or not. Speaking of, okay, mother-daughter home. Demeter, aka the Empress. Persephone, aka the High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles, the element of Earth, which is what they both rule. This one ruled the underground, this one rules the above ground. The mother rules the life, the daughter rules the shadows, and there you have it. Life and balance, light and dark, up and down, which creates Earth and life. Hi Gemini. This is your best self on the table. Congratulations. So happy for you. February is looking powerful. February is looking fame. February is looking money. February is looking very strong feminine vibes. If you're a divine feminine, you dress to the T. You speak sexy. You ooze knowledge and beauty. Gemini's in the house. Yes. If you have Taurus placements, they are shining this month. I feel like a lot of you that are watching are really finding their balance. Exactly what I've been speaking about. The cards are just like, yep, Gemini and the Existential Shift are rocking. So I'm proud to have you guys as part of my tribe. A seeker. All right, but let's be more specific, because I have here 2 goddesses. Great. What are they up to? This can be as simple as having great family connections, most especially mother-daughter archetype. the mother lioness defending her daughter, bringing her back to life. If you are going through a hard time and your mother is there for you, she's truly pulling you up, back into the surface, back up to the surface, back up above surface. Oh my God, English. If you're a mother and you have a daughter or someone daughter-like that is going through some shadow phases, this is her integrating her darkness in her light. It's a scary process, yet inspiring. Allow her, be there for her. Do not judge her. It's hard to explain what the High Priestess is going through because her wisdom is so deep. We just don't understand it. And what we don't understand, we fear. And what we fear, we judge, ridicule, hurt. That's why the wisest, smartest, purest people on this planet constantly get ridiculed and hurt by people. Because people are shitheads. Sorry. Not if you're watching me. You're awesome. So if someone like this is going through an integration process, show them love, support, and admiration. Good. Let's keep going. Gemini for February. This is, I almost just want to stay with these cards. This is very much the transition also between winter, fall, winter to spring. Right? When the High Priestess, when Persephone is in the Greek mythology is rising out of the underworld and back to the living to rule the life with Demeter, with her mother, the goddess of harvest and fertility and life. So some of you are finishing your integration process towards the end of February. And March, February, High Priestess is 2, it makes sense. The Empress, March is 3, it makes sense. And also we have 3, 2, 1, like 3, 2, 1. I see you towards the end of February and throughout March, most especially throughout the spring, doing really well. Really in your zone, really in your power stance, really in your beauty. Really in your love. Ace of Cups. Could this reading get any better? Thank you for starting my day like this. Huh. 3, 2, 1, 1. And it's Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, like the element of earth and the element of water. And it also is the Empress and the High Priestess. They're very much the element of earth, the element of water, water underground. Earth contains the waters. Earth contains the ocean. Ocean is vast, but it just flows aimlessly if it doesn't have good stability, good ground, good earth to hold it. Okay, you love yourself so much, you own yourself so much, so love inevitably happens because your frequency is vibrating so high and so pure. I bet this won't necessarily resonate with all of you. Those of you who don't feel like that, maybe it's because you're in the process of the integration and the shift. It's painful, you know, the transition. Going from the underworld back up to the above world, to the world of the living. You have to go through now these in rooms. It's the bridge. Crossing the bridge between life and death, death and life. It's scary. And it doesn't feel good. But that doesn't mean you're not climbing. If you're sweating, it's because you're climbing, right? You vibrate really purely. This is damn good stuff. And I also really like, the symbolism here is off the charts. I also like that the Ace of Pentacles here in the aftertour has this beetle. The beetle in the in ancient Egyptian mythology is also the messenger of, you know, of the dead, of ancient wisdom, from the underworld. But it's coming with a very stable, positive message of you've integrated your shadow. Now you can truly, purely, manifest. Watch if you don't know what I'm talking about. watch my video on my 13th element playlist. It's called True Secrets of Manifestation. I speak of how we manifest from the subconscious and from our dark side, not the evil side, but dark side, as opposed to, I'm feeling great, I am loved, I am rich, and then your bank account disagrees and your love life disagrees, reality disagrees. If you want your inner to resonate perfectly with your outer, as within so without, as below so as above so below, as below so above, if you want that, you have to truly purely feel the thing, not just consciously but subconsciously. How many of us tell ourselves the positive things but feel in the back of our mind the negative things? Okay, you have to go deep, you have to dive into the underworld, you have to follow the beetle to the depths of your earth, to the womb of your existence, to the womb of the Empress, which is where the High Priestess rules, in order to have this birdie fly from the heart. Your heart needs to be unshackled from all the heavy subconscious karmic crap. And it won't be able to do that as long as you tell yourself, I am happy. If you're not, if you're happy, great, walk around with a smiley face. But if you're not, I'm not saying depress everybody. I'm not saying be the giggle and be the funeral and the giggle. Maybe you should, I don't know. But with yourself, admit it to yourself and do the work. Denial is not manifestation, sweetie. Denial is not manifestation. Denial is denial. Denial is the counter of manifestation. Denial only helps you manifest the shit you don't want to manifest. Because when you deny something, and I say it a lot, I will say it again, when you suppress something, you only shove it down deeper to your stomach, deeper, more backwards to your subconscious. That's where all manifestation magic happens. Because our subconscious is very powerful. It's a powerful realm, the underworld, where Hades rules, where all the dead are, and we don't want to touch it because we're scared of the dead, yeah? Okay? But that's the most powerful aspects of us, and that's what echoes the strongest, and that's what manifests things in our life. So when you suppress something, you only give it more power. When you pretend to be happy when you're miserable, you're only giving the reasons that make you miserable more power. It's counterintuitive, and it goes against a lot of the new age crap that people are feeding you online. The human condition is vast for a reason. We have tons of mechanisms. They include joy and happiness and hope. Great, valid, important, life. But they also include anger, fear, sadness, grief, frustration. They're there for a reason. They are the mechanism that helps us release healthily the energy that shouldn't be inside of us, okay? Anger shows you that something is wrong. When you know something is wrong, you know that you need to work on it. Address your feelings, Gemini. Don't intellectualize your feelings, Gemini. Wink, wink. Feel your feelings. Don't be like, oh, I'm in so much pain. Let me read about this, an article in psychology, what it means about this type of pain. That's escapism. You're using your mind. The mind, who said that? I don't know. The mind is a wonderful servant, but a dangerous master. And that's part of your challenge, Gemini, to have your mind be your servant, not your master. If you go read about how you feel, instead of feeling how you feel, instead of crying how you feel, instead of anger how you feel, I read how I feel. You're not in the feels. You want this? You want this? This is the potential. It's there. It's just waiting. Follow the beetle. No Ace of Swords here. Now that I said it, it will come up. But You need to get to know the underworld in order to get to know the above world, the living world. Now, here's the thing. Remember Psyche from the Greek mythology? She was Cupid's lovely. She went through some hell. Aphrodite, Cupid's mother, tried to kill her because Psyche was so beautiful, and Aphrodite is a jealous fuck, so she tried to kind of hurt her. And then Psyche went through all this bullshit and was separated from Cupid just because of a motherly jealous. It's kind of crazy. Ooh, King of Pentacles. We'll get to it in a sec. And then eventually Psyche's last challenge that Aphrodite gave her is an opportunity to get back united with Cupid, with Aphrodite's son Cupid. Aphrodite be like, go get me something from the underworld. There's this powder I want to keep me pretty, because I'm a goddess and I want to stay pretty. Go to the underworld, speak with Persephone, ask her for that powder, give it back to me, and then I'll let you hang out with Cupid. And Psyche's like, everybody knows if you go down to the underworld, you're not coming back. Because no one comes back from there. But she was so desperate and so much in pain. She's like, I don't want to live without him anyway. So if this fails, oh well. And if this succeeds, yay. It's the total test of faith in the unknown and in love. It's the complete surrender to love, to the notion of love, to the opportunity of love, taking a grand risk of not coming back from the underworld. It's going into the unknown with no power, with no knowing of what will be. Only with the power of your love. Okay, Sarah, what will be, will be. And she goes down to the underworld and Persephone fucking gives her that fucking powder, because Persephone is rock and roll. Okay? Persephone is awesome. The High Priestess is awesome. And Psyche went all the way back, out from the underworld, back to the living, and a little bit of more drama on the way, but then happily ever after. From the Eight of Cups, that's the story of the Eight of Cups, we go to the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, Cupid and Psyche are together forever and ever, 10 of Cups, yay. Okay. If you want that, go within into your darkness. Take that leap of faith, knowing that you might not come back from there. Because that's the only way you will ever come back from there. Like a phoenix. Am I being dramatic? I don't care. I love it. Everybody's like, so dramatic, so dramatic. Excuse me, drama is life. Drama is the movies you see. It's the books you read. It's the inspiration. It's the love. It's the energy. It's the everything. I'm a storyteller. My drama is fun. Oh, okay. King of Pentacles. So, money. Yeah, you guys are really owning up to your bills. You're taking responsibility. Some of you are also getting help from your parents. Wink, wink. Because I have the Empress here and the King of Pentacles. And with the archetype of the mother-daughter. So there is potentially real, pure, loving assistance from people around you. Could be very close friends, but most likely family members. That's good as well. Could also be a partner that believes in you and supports you. This can also be an investor, like a manager, an agent, a boss that wants to invest in you and push you forward, a teacher, a coach, that sees the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in you, that sees the talent, that sees the opportunity and just wants to help you soar. This could be the person, King of Pentacles, who's holding the Pentacles, the Pentacle who's offering it. Go for it. A few more cards for Gemini for February. Can't make this shit up. Nine of Cups. Did I not just speak of the archetype of the Eight of Cups, of Psyche going down to meet Persephone in the underworld, to the unknown, and then she rises victorious and has her wish fulfilled of the true love being granted to her. Love this. I want you to see this. Oh, card and 7 of Cups. Okay. I picked up the deck and then one card stayed at the bottom, so I took it. Let's look. Okay. Be careful of overindulgent, right? When things are going too well and you start to be like your head is getting dizzy of all the options and all the luck and all the good stuff. Don't forget what brought you to this. Dark risks and ancient wisdom. Remember who you are. But other than that, things are looking amazing. You have 2 aces and the 9 of Cups and the Empress. There is a little bit an element of fantasy here. A lot, actually. Maybe you're going to be in a situation that is so amazing that you'll feel like you're in a movie. Could be an event that you're invited to, perhaps. Where you're struck. Or a really, really nice fancy dinner. That is like a fantasy coming true. This could be you really coming back to believe in yourself and in love. And then soon enough, someone comes into the picture who embodies all of those things. I want one more card, please. And then we'll go to show you a part of your extended and then a message from the news. Gemini, thank you for this vibe. It's the best reading so far. February is good to you. Let's sum this up, please, for February for Geminis. One more card. One more card for Gemini. For February, please. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups and Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a love offer. Someone's making a love offer, receiving a love offer. Someone really grounded, very stable. Dreamy-like, but also really rooted in earth. You know, not a flake. We don't want any flakes, Gemini. You're flaky enough. Perfect. Perfect card. 6 of Wands. No, seriously, like what? Ooh, another king. Maybe you have some competition. King of Wands here. And 2 aces. Could be 2 offers. I don't know. But either way, it is a very dominant, fiery, earthy, responsible, mature, know what they want kind of energy. And again, there's the element of after going through a battle or after going through a test of faith, receiving something that you're very, very worthy of. Prepare to receive a gift, something that feels like a dream come true. I want to be a Gemini this February. Let me know in the comments how it resonates and come back to this. You know, also go back to your January readings, because I always encourage us to look back at last month's readings to learn from them, you know, from a new perspective of after effect. Watch your other placements for a wholesome perspective, and then let me know, because this is just really great. It's fantastic, actually. 6 of Wands. Yeah, it's some sort of victory, recognition. Someone is proud of being around you. genuinely proud of being around you. They're like showing you off. I don't want to say like a trophy wife, it sounds bad, but you know, you make someone really proud, or someone is making you really proud that you're hanging out with them, you know? Maybe you're just proud of each other. Okay, let me show you your extended, the beginning of your extended, which will consist of 2 aces and the 2 major arcanas. And we spoke of them, so we will briefly touch it and we'll come up with another message from this. This will just be the beginning. After that, I'll do a new shuffle, a Celtic cross for love. I know we spoke about love, but we'll go deeper. We'll figure exactly what that is in the Celtic cross. And let's ask for now for a rune. We'll have more runes in the extended, but I want to give you a rune right now as well in case I won't see you in the extended. I want you to also enjoy the experience. A rune for my Geminis for the month of February. A rune for Gemini for February. A rune for Gemini for February. Amazing. Very much the Empress. Ing could be the combination of letters I-N-G, ing. This is the tree and the roots. This is feminine and masculine. This is above and below, the roots of the tree and the branches of the tree and the log. This is finding your earth, your ground, and being able to sprout out into the heavens and reach the sky with your branches. It is a very powerful rune for a very powerful reading, Gemini. And I'm very happy to have been able to convey these messages for you. This is also a lock being unlocked, right? There's a key. If you have the key, then this is you're finding the keyhole. If you're the keyhole, then you're finding the key. You know, you've crossed through the realms, and now you already know the path, and now it's not scary anymore. Now the scary bridge is just a tree to climb, right? Instead of, once you go from the underworld to the living, once you manage to go through that bridge, that journey, then you're capable of going through another bridge, another journey from the earth to the heavens, which is the tree, climbing the tree. It's also a very powerful transition. Nice one, Gemini. All right, guys, be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and comment and like, and most especially comment, because I love to read you guys. And I'm hoping that you'll book a private reading with me, because I love to hear your actual stories and give you actual specific accurate messages for you. If not, the best way to support my channel is just, you know, to get an extended, either the 2019 Ministers of Magic, or for right now, February's extended for Valentine's Day. So I will see you in a second, the extended. If not, I will see you regardless in March. Mwah. Bye for now.